From the old Carnegie building on Adams Street to the Jefferson Office building over here, I should say over here, the parking lot was called Hog Alley before 1915. The alley's name came from the hogs that roamed free in the downtown area in an alleyway. Hog Alley was known as having a lively nightlife, and this is where some black people made their residence. This is where Miss Sloan first heard the sound of his boots on the stones on May 20th, 1861. In this very alley, a place far from polite conversation, a young woman was stopped by a man in uniform. She was walking near the home she shared with her mother when a white man approached her. He called himself a member of the State Guard and claimed his loyalty belonged to the Confederacy. What he wanted from her was cooperation, her silence, and her help. Miss Sloan and her mother baked bread for the Union soldiers and for some of the white residents of Jefferson City. The man wanted her to put poison into the yeast used for the bread so that the Union soldiers and white citizens alike would die. He explained his plan as calmly as if he was giving instructions for an apple pie. The bread was meant for neighbors, children, families, and soldiers, and it would become deadly. He promised that if she agreed, he would make her wealthy, safe, and important. But Miss Sloan knew he was a traitor, disloyal to the country, working for the Confederates, and standing against the freedom of black people. She believed in freedom and in what President Abraham Lincoln was trying to do. The man said he would return the next evening to give her the poison. Though she was terrified, she kept herself calm and agreed. As soon as she could, she told her mother everything, every word, every promise, and every terrible detail. Her mother, brave and steady, went to the white citizens in town and to the federal authorities. She told them what had been asked of her daughter and what might happen if the man was not stopped. Together, they made a dangerous choice. Miss Sloan kept the appointment. The next evening, she met him where he had instructed. Believing she was ready to help, he repleted his pan in full. He carefully explained again how the poison was to be used with the yeast so that the bread would kill the people who ate it. What he did not know was that others were listening. Hidden nearby, federal authorities waited as he spoke. Every word he said confirmed his guilt. Once he had fully revealed his plan, he was arrested in Jefferson City. Because of Miss Sloan's courage, no poison was placed in the bread, no families were harmed, no soldiers were lost. People later called her a shero of the Civil War. But the truth was she had been deeply afraid. Still, she knew that her silence would have made her part of the crime. So she chose to speak. She chose courage over fear. And that is how a quiet alley became the place where a terrible plot was stopped by a shero named Miss Sloan.